This is a video presentation of Avino Silver and Gold. It's a New York Stock Exchange market listed company trading our ticker ASM. Avino made a real nice move on Tuesday, up almost 16%, 174,000 shares traded. It's a definite increase in volume and a pretty strong day for Avino. Nice rounded bottom, moved back over top of the 50 and 200-day moving averages, broke through a resistance point with that move yesterday. So this chart's trying to move into a little bit of a breakout mode. Want to run through the indicators real quick, see what they're telling us. Seeing a real nice move in the MACD. Back up through that zero mark. The trend truly going bullish on that break of zero. A move technical traders refer to as breaking the money line. Still plenty of room to continue an upward channel and show that trend strengthening. ADX down near 10. That's a point where we start to look for a stronger move. See, that's moving upward now. Positive DI moving up sharply with the buying yesterday, signaling that the direction is upward. Real nice look to the MFI as well, holding over top of 50, telling me that people are paying higher prices for the stock compared to average periods. Accumulation distribution trending upward as well. Buying pressure that came in took the CMF, pushed it through zero, saying over the last 20 periods, buying pressure is outweighing selling pressure. CCI, the buy signal comes on the break of 100. It'd be a hold unless it breaks back down through 100. Full stow was also moving upward, indicating that momentum was building. Now up near 80, indicating that momentum is strong. And the tricks, like the MACD, it's a gauge of trend. Break of zero is a bullish sign. And leading into it, we were seeing upward movement, indicating that that bullish trend was strengthening. RSIs, the 7 just now pushing above 70, what momentum traders refer to as the power zone. I think it's interesting to note that one thing we talk about in a lot of videos is paying attention to the red and gold lines. The 14 and 21 RSIs, holding over top of 50, indicates sustained momentum in the play. And you can see right through here when they broke through, that was when the momentum was starting to build off of this base right around $1.07, $1.10. And even on the pullback, they essentially held that level, and the upward move has continued. Good point to pay attention to going forward, and one reason we always reference indicators holding the upper half, because that's bullish positions and shows strength in the chart. ASM's clearly made a nice move. More than doubled in value now from bottoms back here in June. The static horizontal support level is a little bit mixed, like I say, running right through $1.07, $1.10. If you went back further, you'd see that there's actually a real nice support right down at $1. But right now, that's too far away from the closing price. We want to look for something that's a little bit closer. And I'd pull that back up to near $1.20 at the very low end. But what I'm really going to be looking for now is a hold above this $1.30 mark. Outside of some moves right here in November, basically that's serving as a resistance point. There's still a small gap to be filled. Stock does pull back, fills that gap. I want to see it hold that $1.30 mark to continue the breakout as it was building this ascending triangle. Importantly, that keeps it well over top of the 50 and 200-day moving averages. It's a key indicator of bullishness when the chart's holding above those moving averages. So that's what I'd be looking for on the support side of things. To the resistance end, I'd have my eyes set on $1.60. Right now, the 52-week high for this stock is $1.91, and if we scaled this back to a longer-term chart, you'd see that was essentially a year ago that that level was hit, and that there's going to be a pretty hefty resistance right in through that spot. But from closing Tuesday at $1.47, that's still a pretty substantial upside of about 30%. But of course, it has to clear hurdles in the way first, and that starts at a resistance point at $1.60. As I mentioned, 174,000 shares is a nice volume day. On the average, it tends to trade much less than that. So I'd pay attention to that volume, because I'd like to see it stay strong if it's going to blow through this resistance, which would increase the odds it's going to go up and challenge those 52-week highs. Any pullback, I want to see volume drying up as the chart tries to hold a support point. And at that point, I'd look for volume to come back in and another move if it doesn't want to go through a continuation in Wednesday trading to add to the momentum that started yesterday. All in all, though, it's a very nice chart. Nice uptrend off the bottom, making higher lows, and breaking out of about a 3-month ascending triangle pattern. So with those things in mind, I just want to keep an eye on going forward to see how it performs. As always, merely my interpretation of the ASM chart. Thank you for watching. Trade smart.